Hello, everybody. My name is Philip Pantana, and this is the groundbreaking debut of our podcast, Inside the Perimeter Roof and Renovate. And I'm excited to be here, excited to share a little bit about myself and my story and all that's happening and the impact that we're trying to make on our community here in the Central Virginia area. Let me share a little bit about myself and my family. So I'm from the Lynchburg area here in Virginia. I was born here, didn't grow up here. We moved away. We came back. I ended up attending Liberty University, played football for them, and I met my wife. And we settled down. I never left. I still have friends who leave Lynchburg, but they always come back because this is a great place to raise your family. And we have 3 daughters, Kayla, Haley, and Sydney. And they are beautiful young women and are doing great and serving the Lord. And I'm just excited about all that they have, all that the Lord has in store for them. In fact, my oldest daughter is now working with us and helping us out with some marketing. So this business has been a blessing to our family, and it is a family-owned business. And so being your own boss is challenging. It has its ups and downs, but really excited about all the opportunity that's ahead of us. My wife, Patricia, she is now the VP of the company. We're doing this together and really loving leading people and helping people grow both personally and professionally. That's a big focus of ours, is how do we develop those that are on our team and how do we help people really be successful both in their family life and also how can they be value to us in the community as we're continue to improve people's businesses and homes here in the Central Virginia area. So let me tell you a little bit about why I do what I do. First, this is a calling. Being a business owner is 100% a calling. I know a lot of folks who say, hey, I want to be a business owner, and they have no idea what they're saying because there is so much work, so much responsibility. You got to wear 1,000 hats, and it seems like you get a new hat every day. And so you're always learning. There's always pressures on. The stress level can be high, and so you've got to be able to have that capacity to press in and not quit. I know if you're a business owner, you know what I'm talking about. And if you want to be a business owner, go for it. Try it, wear that t-shirt. Maybe it's for you, maybe it's not. But my wife and I are really enjoying what we do. And we're excited about just growing and allowing our services to impact people in the community. And so Perimeter Roofing, what are we about? So we're not just a roofing company. We do way more than just roofing. We have expanded. We've just recently launched a new division in our company called Perimeter Remodeling and Restoration. And so now we offer basically a one-stop shop. We can improve your home inside and out. Of course, roofing is a big part of what we do. And we offer all the different roofing systems, not just shingles, but we specialize in all the different types of metal roofing, slate roofing, shake roofing, whatever you need to keep your home dry, we're here to help. And we love doing it. We've got some great teams. We've worked really hard to train our teams to, training is a big part of having success in any business. Everybody's got their widgets that they're working with and trying to improve, but it's people that's most important. And so training our people and helping people know how to create a great customer experience is a big part of being successful. And so we actually have a personal development day coming up later this year. We're excited. It's the first time we've ever done anything like this, but it really is in line with our core objective to help our team members grow and be successful both personally and professionally. And I'm very excited about that. I also want to share, culture's big, right? Culture is, it's one of those hot words that people use in business. And I know a lot of people say, well, what does that even mean? Culture is big because it really starts from the top and works its way down, right? But it's about finding the right team members who are going to connect with the vision and connect with the core values of a company. And we've got a great lineup of people that are working with us, not only our installation teams and partners, but All of our in-house installers are excellent, and they get it, right? It's everybody's got to get it. Everybody's got to be a part of the team. It's about being a team player. How can I help? How can I help my teammate be successful? And when we focus on others and help them be successful, it it really just makes an organization way more fun to work at. And I do hear that from a lot of our people is that they really love being a part of what we do. And and so why do I do what I do? Again, being committed to this business is about making an impact in our community. And I remember before I got into roofing, I never thought I would be into roofing, but it's the way my path went. And I remember thinking that whatever I do, I want to make sure that I can have an impact, that I want to be on mission. And I will say that our calling in life is more about learning and becoming a better person and learning from our mistakes. And so, but the key is don't quit, right? Like stay the course and finish well. And I feel like that the team that we have, we're gonna have big impact in our community and in the Virginia area. So let me talk a little bit about all the things that we do. So of course, you've got the major exteriors on a home. You've got roofing, gutters, windows, and siding. We specialize in replacement of all of those items, but we also specialize in same-day repairs. Repairs is huge because a lot of people call us and they've got a leak on their roof and they need professionals to go up, honest people that are going to tell them what's really going on. And one of the things that I tell my folks, and this is important to me, is, hey, we're not we don't want to just show up and sell a roof, right? Like if we want to provide the right solution for folks. If repair is the right solution, then let's do repair. Let's not recommend replacement because you know I want to be an honest company. I don't want to be one of those companies because most homeowners don't know anything about roofing. They don't know how much longer do I have on my roof. I just was at a customer's house yesterday and the homeowner wanted to know, hey, do I need a new roof? And I got up on the roof and I'm like, this roof is only about 10 years old. You got another 20 years on this thing. And he couldn't believe it. He was like, are you serious? Because he was planning on a $20,000 new roof. And I said, you do not need a new roof. All you need is some maintenance and some repairs. I can do them right now. And we got it done. And he was happy. Left us a 5-star review. And that's what it's all about. He had a great experience. And so that's what we're here to do. We're here to help consumers and homeowners, our customers. We want to make sure that when they lay in bed at night after we've been there, that they know that we did what we said and we gave them a great solution and we didn't give them something that they didn't need or we want people to feel like, hey, the value that I got out of what Perimeter offered was spot on. That's what I want because we know there's a lot of mistrust in our culture. And it's about making sure that our customers know that what they're getting is spot on and that it's exactly what they needed to continue to live their life with a dry roof. And so, again, that's more on the exterior sides of the home. And then now we have the remodeling and the restoration side, which is all the interior. And we are now focused on, so just to kind of set the stage so that everybody understands, we're not just throwing this out there so we have something else to offer. This door opened up where I partnered with another local business owner in town who'd been running a remodeling business for about 10 years. And we got together and said, hey, why don't we do this thing together? Why don't we partner up and let's offer the community something to where we can, be a one-stop shop for folks. And so now we specialize in new decks, kitchen remodels, bathroom remodels, basements. If you want to get your basement remodeled, we can do that. We also specialize in a very custom trim, cabinets, just anything that you need. We're here to help. And we'd be happy to help you with whatever home projects that you have. And that's what we're here to do and to do it with excellence. So we are not a perfect company, right? There's no perfect company, but we try really hard. And if we make a mistake, because sometimes mistakes happen, we're committed to making sure that everything is buttoned up and that any mistakes that are made are made right. Because at the end of the day, we know that if we want to fulfill our promise, and our promise is to you know not make everybody happy, right? Because not everybody can be happy, can't make everybody happy, but our promise is to make sure that we are providing an excellent product and that it's something that we're proud of when we walk away from every job. We want Perimeter to be a great place to work, and we're committed to investing in our people. This week we just had a training, and I think we had about maybe 8 of our staff sitting in on that training, and we trained everybody on CPR and first aid training. Again, focused on making sure that wherever we're at as a company, that if there's an issue, we know how to handle it, we know how to tackle it, and that we're prepared, and making sure that no matter what comes our way, we've got the courage to do what we got to do. Let me share a testimonial. I recently had one of my employees give me a call, and they were at a job site. They talked to a customer, and he was like, "Hey man, I really feel like we need to do something for this customer. He was a veteran. My heartstrings are getting pulled. Like, what do you think? I really think we should give this guy, a free roof. It might have been a free repair. I'm pretty sure it was a free roof. In fact, I do know it was a free roof because I told him, I said, hey, if you want to do this thing, if you're feeling like that this is something that we need to do, hey, go talk to our suppliers, see if they'll help out with the materials, and let's just make it happen. And we did. I know it's either on the books or just got completed. And so, those are the kinds of things that we're looking for. It's not just about what we're making decisions on, but what are our employees out there as they're out and just engaging with the community? Hey, let's do this together. Let's make a difference because Perimeter cares. I think that's all I got. I don't know. Hey, I'm doing this podcast because I really just want to connect. I want people to know who I am. I want people to know that what Perimeter is all about. We really want to engage more. I know we've done so many cool things over the last 9 years. We've been in business now for almost a decade in the Virginia area. And we've done so many cool things that we just never took the time to share. And so we want to be more intentional about letting our fan base know what we're up to and what we're doing. And, we want to make sure that we're improving as a company. I think it's all about improvement. And if there are areas of improvement, it's I always tell my people, like, if somebody has some feedback for us on how we can be better, ask people, ask your customers, hey, how did we do? Is there something we could have done differently or better? Because life is all about improvement. It's about how can we continue to be the best that we're called to be. And so, I've listened to a lot of people share, hey, you did great here, here, and here, but I think you could improve here. And I'm like, hey man, that's valuable for us. Like thank you for sharing that. Thank you for taking the time to share. Because I know a lot of people, if they have an expectation and that expectation isn't met, a lot of times it's just, hey, I wanted to be communicated to more or more often or more frequently. Sometimes they won't give us that feedback. And then, in a way that's a disservice because we don't know how to improve the next time. We don't know how to fill that gap. So for those of you who have taken the time to say, hey, you did great, maybe here's a way that you can improve. And of course, I know we have a lot of super happy customers, had a lot of great 5-star experiences, way more issues than we've had. We service about 500 customers a year on average. And of those 500, we might have, 10 customers that, we have to, backpedal and say, hey, okay, yeah, we can improve here. And so we do that. Yeah. So all of those on the outside, this is Inside the Perimeter Roof and Renovate. Thanks for letting me share.